record. Hello, everybody. I'm Alyce is Curious. Thank you for coming. If you could tweet this out for me, subscribe to me here, like me on Twitter for no other reason other than you can tell me that I suck or I don't suck, and we'll have fun and we'll talk about whatever. So thank you, Mel, for coming. So I just came on for 2 seconds, and my full-time job is blab that I don't get paid for, just so stupidly. And I got 200 followers in 8 days. And I think that's like a big deal. Maybe I'm crazy, but that sounds like a lot of people in a short amount of time. Am I crazy? Hey, Jenny. I mean, that sounds like a lot of people. And I am so grateful. It was like, I'm like moved by stuff like that. That like warms my heart. Because I always feel like I'm the person like that nobody ever likes. It's really weird. I have this really weird issue. Like I always have everybody hates me dysmorphia. And actually, it's funny. I had a party last year. Somebody else can jump in for a second because this is only going to be like 2 seconds. Shelton's coming in. I need one more seat. Whose ass is going to be in that seat? Frankie, get in your ass in that seat. Or whomever. I don't care. So I had a party in February. And it was a hoedown. And I invited all of my friends. Fucking Shelton, you're a fucking fan. I swear to God, it's so draining. Hi. I don't care if you don't look like shit. I just put makeup on. Okay, so it was a hoedown. Hoedown. So I had a
Were the hoes going down?
It was I had a mechanical bull, and it was
wow.
I hired really hot chicks to wear really short pants, and I had a live band, and I decided that I wanted to have a party for my friends and bring everybody together just because they were my friends. And I was so scared that nobody was going to show up. And it was a very expensive party. And I was flipping out. I wound up having like 60 people. It was off the charts. It was great. But I'm the person like Shelton, like you, like, well, no, I'm like not like you. You're the guy who thinks that they're always going to come to your party. I'm the chick that thinks they're never going to come to the party.
That's not true. That is not true. I'm the opposite. I think nobody will come to my party. They actually come to your party. They do not come to my party.
So I am just so grateful to everybody that's following me. Oh, Frankie, you look hot. I love the hat.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi, I love that. That looks awesome.
I used to have everybody come to my parties, and then I stopped doing drugs, and now they don't come.
So
It's when you have a big pile of cocaine on the table at your party, you're very popular. People will come and from miles around.
you know what? I totally get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So,
And people think I'm kidding. I'm actually not.
I
That's
actually
the
don't
sad
think you're
part.
kidding, which is scary. So what I'm going to try to do, and if you're here, I think that's I'm so grateful. You know, I am only who I am, and that's the truth. The stuff I say, I don't even make up in my own head. Like I say it just happens. So like the last 2 days, we've been talking about like God and terrorism and stuff, and I'm drained, honestly. And I don't want to be known as only talking about my vagina, but every once in a while, I go back up and just like talk about like dildos or something. Like JS, do you have a your private part, is that memorialized in any way? Do you have it in some kind of cast in stone? So if you die,
usually we just talk about your vagina here.
Okay, let's talk about my vagina because I know that I'm very familiar with my vagina.
I don't talk about my private parts much. That's why they're private.
Okay.
They're private. So, at one point, they were very public. They were very public in the past, and it got me in trouble.
Now, is that because nobody wants to see your private parts, or is that because they're so hairy you can't get to them?
It's actually it's neither. It's has a lot to do with restraining orders, actually.
So that's interesting. So what I'm going to ask you was everybody over the age of consent, because this is starting to concern me.
Okay.
No minors, Frankie, you can speak. I'm just trying to get into Gilbert's his restraining orders. Were they from a minor to you or an adult to you?
No, I'm kidding. I don't have restraining orders. It was just a joke. That's a joke. That part was a joke. No, I think what it is you know, when you're in your teens or your 20s or whatever, you don't think twice. You go skinny dipping and you go to the nude beaches and, you know, you kind of do all that sort of stuff. And So, you go to the orgies in Marin every Friday night, and you have sex with 30 or 40 strangers, and then you do a few porno films, and then you get older and you grow out of all that. Yeah.
Okay, Gilbert, people are fucking on Periscope, and it's awesome, and I've seen it. I'm not growing out of it. I saw the best amateur porn that, first of all, I've watched, okay, so when I was married, I knew that my relationship was in trouble when my husband said, can you move your head to the left a little? I can't see the TV. So, and we were watching porn and we were having sex. It was weird. I didn't feel comfortable with that. But I watched the best amateur porn ever, but it was like Skinamax. I never saw penetration. Never. Somehow they hid it, and I watched them for 2 hours. So Gilbert, this is not for teens anymore, babe. These people were in their 30s, and I was liking it, and I'm no teenager, and I was on their boat, and I was thinking. So what I'm going to do, wait, a couple of people want to come in after you, Gilbert. So I'm going to let you go. I love you for coming on. And the next time I have you on, I want you to do one impression for me. Give me Alyce has 200 followers. Holy shit, what the fuck is happening? The world has gone blah.
You want Darth Vader? How about Darth Vader?
You can do whoever you want.
I'll do Darth Vader or Chef from South Park. Which would you rather?
Chef.
We always do the black guy. I'm tired of doing black guys. Fine. Everybody says Chef. Do Chef.
Chef's a black guy.
Yeah, I know, but I'll do a black guy again on Blab just for the sake of it.
Oh, now, children, you can't go anywhere today. Today is Salisbury Steak Day. Oh, let's go to Scotland, children, to see my mother and father. I'm going to lay you down, sweet woman, and make love to your body. I'm going to fill you with desire and lay you down by the fire.
It is. You know what? When I close my eyes, I actually get
good.
It's weird. And then I remember where I am, and then my vagina closes up. But I'm just saying, so you know that I actually. Oh, Sheldon, you close my vagina all the time.
I closed your vagina today one time.
So Gilbert, I'm gonna say goodbye to you and let somebody else in.
I have to leave, even though I am moist.
Hi, JS.
But I'm leaving. Bye.
Okay, so now Sheldon,
it's actually asking me if I want to leave.
Just get the fuck up. I don't know why it's asking you. I already kicked you out. So if you just got here, I'm curious, and I don't know if it's a lot. I don't even know. But 200 people like me in 8 days. And honestly, okay, so the last time I was this popular was in 8th grade, and I won Best Looking, right? And then, I don't know, something crazy happened, and I felt unpopular until kind of like today. So, Frankie, I love you so much, and I'm so glad you're here to share this with me. And tell me something good. It's because she looks topless. That's why. I get it. I don't care. I'm always going to look like this. I'm always going to be half-ass naked.
Tell you something good?
Tell me something good about how you feel. Tell me something.
Well, I like Blab because I get to experience someone like you and learn a lot. I don't think that people should sit there and judge each other because you're you and you do you the way that you do you. And I like that. You're real and you're shocking as hell, but I think it's funny as hell, and that's just your shtick. That's just you.
I love that.
So
see, that makes me feel like, you know what? Because the thing is, it's not really a shtick, which is so weird. It's like just me. So it's almost, I feel like Sally Field, like with an award where you guys are like,
tell me,
God, they like me. And I'm so moved by that. I swear to God, I'm gonna go have a drink after this because I put makeup on, so I have to go. But I'm so like overwhelmed by it. I am so grateful. Well, I am. I'm genuinely in my heart. Like I feel all like emotional and weird.
But I don't. And another thing that I've learned, because I think Ermine is still here. Ermine, are you still here, sweetie?
I love Ermine.
One thing I love about her is, and I've learned a lot about this.
Oh, and that happened for one moment.
Okay. What I love about Ermine is she's like a no shit kind of gal. I admire her for her just, she doesn't give a shit. And you do that the same way. You know, you don't give a shit what anybody thinks of you. And you do what needs what you want to do. And, you know, people can follow you or not follow you. That's up to them. People shouldn't be saying bad things about each other. And it's funny that I've noticed on Blab, people talk shit about each other, and yet they go into the person's Blab that they talk shit about. So what's up with that?
No. Hold on. Let me tell you this.
Okay.
I'm good with, because it's funny. I've actually walked in on some Blabs, and this is funny, that they're talking about me. Oh. And they don't know that I'm there. Oh. And I kind of like it. I don't mind it. I think it's kind of awesome. You know, it's about, for me, first of all, if they're talking, any press is good press. I'm not having sex with Lee yet, or, you know, giving him a Hummer yet, or anything like that yet. But what I'm saying is, the haters hate, what is it? Let the haters hate because what was it from the interview? Yeah. I'm good with that. And I honestly heard them talking about me, and I was like, holy shit, they're talking about me. I felt like I was on the fucking Inquirer. It was awesome. And if they would have seen my ass in my mirror today going up and down, they would have been like, that would be a bad shot on the beach. It was like cheesy.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer Janie's question. Yes, I am one of those people that talked about her, but I did it in a positive way. I never talked shit about Alyce or anybody on here at all.
Wait, I'm okay. Wait, whoa, time out. This is getting off the hook. This is getting off the chain. Even whoa, Frankie, if you're in another room and you don't like something I've done, I am so good with that. I am so, no, wait, anybody, to all of my people who are listening, I'm not even offended, because you know what? Maybe it's something I need to take in. I don't know that you're going to move me to change it. Like, some people wanted me not to say vagina. That clearly is not going to happen, or talk about my vagina, or talk about this, that. But you know what? I can be moved. I can be moved. Like, saying late-term abortion 50,000 times, that might not be good. You might be, Alyce on the 411, don't say that anymore. Don't say you like that.
Right.
So I'm okay. Even if you guys want to talk smack, I am so good with that. And Frankie, I'm glad that I'm important enough for you to talk about me. Honestly, I'm shocked.
I do.
I love you for that. I think it's awesome. Lee?
Wait, what are you trying to do? You're trying to gum your mic?
I'm trying to look down and see if she's half naked or all naked.
Lee, we discussed this. I take PayPal. When you set up an account, we can have that conversation. Not before that, no matter how many times you ask. Frankie,
yes,
everybody has a price, I guess, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you tell, being my pimp, Lee, that my full body shot is not free?
Ain't nothing free in life. I know that from being married 16, 17, 18 times. I don't know who's counting.
That's correct.
Right.
That's correct. Frankie, I'm going to let you go. People are waiting, and I'm getting out of here in like 5 seconds. But I wanted to say I'm so grateful. Honestly, Lee, I'm not cutting you off. I'm not cutting you off, but there are like 500 people that want to say something. So, and I'm trying to make this quick, and I can't stop talking.
Love you, Frankie.
Frankie, I love you.
Talk to you later.
Okay. Lee.
Yes.
Have at me. Okay, I'm sorry. That was just a little bit of
you can't handle it. You just a lot of talk.
You know what? You're a black guy. There's no way I can.
Talk.
Oh, I am.
You're a blabber. Blabber.
Right.
Yep. Suck your mom blabber.
You're right. No, I don't suck a mean cock. You're right.
No, you know what? I think you're an incredible talent. Really. In the raw, but very, very talented. You've got imagination, creativity. You're stimulating, compelling, engaging, and a little wacky, but that makes it good. You know, I talk about you all the time because I would love to work with you. I'd love to coach you. In fact, I sent you.
I would love to be coached. I know nothing about anything, Lee, and I would love to get better at being me. I've actually been in therapy since I'm 11, and it hasn't worked. So maybe you're my man who will make me a better me.
Well, therapy sometimes is a waste of time because you already know what's wrong with you. You just need to fix it.
The medication is better, but chat doesn't. Oh no, I'm way medicated up. You don't want to see this shit in real life. That's a dangerous thing. So I am so grateful. And you know what? You've held my chats together or my blabs together.
I think it'd be wild.
You have done a wonderful job interviewing people. You know, the questions I ask are really the questions I find to be curious. They're probably not the normal question. I don't know. I think they're the questions that everybody kind of wants to ask, but kind of always glosses over.
Sure. Well, you have to think that way when you're interviewing people. What would someone want to know about this person or this situation or whatever? And that's the way, that's my approach to interviews.
I absolutely agree with you. So I want to say I'm so grateful. I'm kind of a little bit humbled and a little bit weirded out. And
that happens all the time.
Huh?
That happens all the time.
Not for me. Pretty much never. Yeah. No, I never feel that way. Well, hey, you guys. So I appreciate you all stopping in. I'm Alyce is Curious. You can follow me here. If you just came in, I was just saying thank you to everybody for following me in the last week. It's like crazy. And it's been
you haven't seen nothing
fun.
Yet.
But it's been so fun. Like, you know, even on our serious topics, which that we've talked about, we've had some really good open dialogue where I could say black guy and nobody left the room. Right. It's like been like crazy.
Right.
You know, so it's been like really amazing. And I think that there's not only people are calling me, you know, Howard Stern and shock and this and that. I think there's I hope there's more to it than that. I hope it's more than just me saying cocksucker. And if that's all it is for you, then stay anyway, because I will say it every now and again. Am I right, Lee?
Absolutely. And
I mean,
I'm not offended by it. It's entertainment. You know, it's fun. And people who are offended by it, they have the option to leave the room, go somewhere else and do whatever it is that they're comfortable with. But there is a need, a desire for the type of programming that you're doing. And I've worked with all types of talent, from the shock jocks to the mellow, preacher guy. So I understand it, and I know how to position, market, and promote and elevate the talent. And I think you are a diamond in the rough. And if you want to go to the mountaintop and be a real hit at what you're doing, if you have the passion for it, number one. If you're just doing it because you don't have anything else to do, but if you really want to do this, then let's talk. I sent you my contact information.
I'm only 5 feet tall, and when you're a short
you're not
woman,
5 feet wide and 5 feet tall, you're okay.
Right. But when you're a 5 foot tall woman, people call you a spinner, and I'd like to be your spinner. Do you know what that is?
Not exactly.
So imagine you're laying down. Bye, Frankie. Imagine you're laying down, and I'm sitting on top. Like, this is your penis, and I'm sitting on top of you, and because I'm so small, you can spin me like a top.
Yeah.
I'm saying right now, Lee, I am your spinner, because that was the most beautiful thing anybody's ever said to me right now, and I feel
you've starred in that movie, I assume.
Okay, Johnny got it. He knew what a spinner was. I had to go there and explain it.
I know now, but my mind wasn't there at the time.
I mean, just 5 feet tall, quite honestly, you're not going to really spin me on your cock. I mean, that would be, if you could spin me, then you would be on a different show. You'd be on like the world's strongest man. I mean, even though I'm only 5 feet tall, that would be a miracle. That would be kind of crazy. All right, I digress. So thank you so much. And you and I will have a naked conversation sometime, Lee, and we'll talk about it. And I don't really, the truth is, I happened upon Blab. I miss radio. I don't know.
You've done radio before.
Yeah, I had a morning show outside of New York.
Oh, okay.
And so it was like a morning zoo kind of. So it was like today's hits, yesterday's favorites.
A part of a zoo team.
Yeah, it was me and another guy. Mm-hmm. And I was best at this. And I also had to do some of the news. And I was horrible at that. I'm not a very good. I would have
a problem in you doing this kind of shtick and then try to do credible news. That's.
It was weird. It was weird. And I'm not good at reading somebody else's lines. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was really hard for me. So and it was during O.J. Simpson days, and I was like, it was just to talk about. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Shelton, tell me what you have to say, and I'm checking out.
Just a daytime quickie.
This is just my $15 Hummer. You caught me on 51st and 12th, and then I'm out of here.
I was inspired by that. I know you hate my fan. Sorry, I was inspired by that guy with the email thing, and I am gonna start an email list. But I'm not gonna sell you anything. It's just for fun. So.
Oh, you want me to give you my email address? You have a better chance of fucking me than getting my email address right now.
I didn't say you had to give me your email address. I just said I started one. I don't want it. If you don't want to give it to me, don't give it to me.
You're not getting it. You're not getting it. You're not closing that deal that quickly, Shelton. There's no
Alyce, I don't care. You don't. Okay. It's okay. I'm just saying, just in general, for fun, because I know Blab has one already. For fun, I have created one. If you wish to join, you may. If you don't, that's fine.
So I just want to make a remark to Pensive, who thinks that a woman who's 5 foot would be perfect for a guy who's 5'6". If I'm a spinner, your dick could be 50 feet away. I'm just spinning around. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter how tall you are. I mean, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. You could be 7 feet. You could be Kareem Abdul. Did I just age myself like 1,000 years?
Yes.
You could be Kareem Abdul. That's the example that came to my mind because I am 100. Oh my God. So late, I'm going to say goodbye to you. I'm saying hi to Matt. Matt's my last guy.
Thank you for the afternoon delight and the quickie. That was really good. I enjoyed it.
I know. I'm glad you liked it. And I'm glad I'm able to finish the deal in such a short amount of time. It's not easy. My mouth hurts. Matt, I can't see you. I can't see Matt.
Okay, Alyce. Okay, Alyce. Thank you.
That's it?
Whoa, sorry, I didn't even realise I was on. I've done that in my pocket. I was just listening to you.
Oh my God, you pocket blabbed me? That's dirty.
Sorry.
Matt, I'm kicking you off because I feel dirty. Do you want to stay or should I kick you out?
I'll stay. If you want to talk some more, I'll stay.
I can't. I'm going out actually, Shelton. Look at me. Don't you see that I have makeup on? Look at me.
You have a life. So tell me about this party. I want to hear about this party you had.
Oh, okay. No, it's okay, Matt. I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but it was. I'm having another one this year. It was just amazing, and I brought in people from New York and North Carolina and California and Washington. All these different places came to my house, and I was like, "Holy shit! You guys are coming here to see me? That's like the weirdest thing ever." It was so crazy. I mean, I did give them free food and booze, and it was really all like amazing, but they still had to fly in or take their time to come and see me. And I'm always so grateful that people do that. I'm always grateful that people like talk to me. I think it's so weird that people do. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that like, I have some kind of an issue, but that's fine. And I'll work it out through Blab. I'll start believing that people really like me through Blab.
You like me. You really like me.
Exactly. I'm like Sally Field. So, Shelton, I'm going to let you have your own show tonight. I'm not even going to sneak in and peek on.
Yeah, I have Talking Crap tonight. This evening.
You're Talking Crap? What time is that?
It's probably going to be about 7, I think.
7 to AlyceUnplugged.com. But it has to be Alyce is Curious because all of my stuff, Lee, is Alyce is Curious. All of my social media is the same. Okay. I'm going to read this because you know what? Sarah's not the first person. I'm not going to let you guys talk about it in here because I'm going. But she said 9/11 killed 3,000 in one day. Being overweight kills 10,000 a day. Why does no one talk about that? Did no one learn math in school? I saw that not from Sarah, but from someone else in my loop all day long, and I ignored it all day long. And Sarah's not wrong. She's absolutely correct. And it's funny because the thing that I hear most from people around the planet is that we Americans are fat, dumb, and arrogant. Now, I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I would go with. I don't know. I don't know. I could lose 10 pounds. All right, fine, Sarah. You outed me. Fine. I have a fat ass and I have big boobs, but everything else is fine. So, Sarah, I suggest you start a Blab. Thank you, Sarah. Now I feel a little bit better. Now I can go out with pride again.
Now she can date me.
Yes, never again. Okay, so I do agree this is an important topic. If I didn't think that I would offend half of everybody, ooh, you let your husband tap me. Well, you know what? That's funny that you say that because I've been looking for a threesome, but with a girl, but it's somebody that I have to kill afterwards. Oh, kill or never see again. So it's kind of a weird.
7 were hooking that situation up.
You know what? I don't think that I'm going to do 7 because 7 is I don't think I'm going to do 7.
You don't want to kill her.
No, it's not. I just don't want to have to see the person. I have to be comfortable and not see them again. So it's weird. I'd have to be a Duggar. If I was a Duggar, I'd be all over it. You know what I'm saying?
So okay, Alyce, before it starts, I want to make sure we don't have any kind of rivalry, do we? I don't want there to be a rivalry between us.
Shelton, I love you. You are my stuttering John. You are my Baba Booey. You are my.
I am not your Baba Booey. Thank you very much.
I hate to tell you, my brother, but you are.
Because I don't want you to perceive me as a threat, because I'm not. I don't want to be a threat.
Wait a second. Let me take my glasses off right now. You are so not a fucking threat to me. I will wipe Blab with you.
No, you will. That's what I'm saying. You will.
You're not a threat. I don't care.
I'm just afraid that you're too big for me now. That that I'm a little person, and you don't want to hang out with me anymore.
Shelton, you are my perfect person to have in the room. You are so perfect. You are my guy. I am not. No, you're talking smack. I mean, I'm
not talking smack. I'm just being honest. I'm just afraid that you're hitting the stratosphere, and I'll be like, well, I knew her back. She was the first person. She came on my show first. So
that's absolutely true. And you know what? No, I need you on my show. I love having you on my show, and whenever I can have you on as a guest, it is always my pleasure. Because you are so innocent, and so
you're a moron.
I don't think you're a moron.
Idiot.
I do not think you're a moron, but I think you're I don't know, on maybe slightly under a $110 on the IQ, but I'm not saying you're a moron. I'm just saying
I'm a smart person. Thank you very much.
Yeah. What? All right, here's my look. Oh, forget it. She won't. I actually gave birth to someone, and I'm responsible for them. Yeah, so I have to make sure that becomes an adult that doesn't kill anybody. That's fucked up. Forget about gun licensing. We should have a license to procreate, because this should never be happening. Am I wrong?
She's very cute. I have to give you credit.
She is cute, but God knows what she'll grow up to be. All right, so Sarah, remind me tomorrow, not tomorrow, but next week. Get out of here! God, dude. I'm live from my bathroom. Lee can't believe I'm live from my bathroom. I do you on my bed every day, Lee. Okay, so Sarah, that's a really important. What do you want? This is sponsored by Trojan Condoms. All right, you guys. I want to say thank you again. And Sarah, please remind me sometime next week that that's an important topic. I'll make fun of it, but I'll also bring it to light. So I want to say again, I'm grateful. I love everybody. Have a great night, and be good to yourself. Thank you.